set to take place this Saturday, and joining us to discuss the event is Isaac Hoffman and Alex Davis. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
And it is not a car show, it's a card show. So talk about what that is.
So a card show is where collectors and vendors that trade sports cards and memorabilia, TCG gaming cards, gather. It's a full day of trading, buy, sell.
Okay, so are these cards like newer cards, or are they kind of the older cards you think of? Kind of, I remember when I was young, people would buy the baseball cards and all those. Kind of, are they newer, older, vintage?
So it's a pretty wide mix. There's going to be vintage dealers that deal in just baseball. You'll have fringe guys that only collect basketball, football, Pokemon cards. So it's new and old cards, yeah.
Okay. I have some Pokemon cards I could probably get out for this, so that'd be pretty interesting. So you're kind of selling them, bargaining, things like that then?
Yep, correct, yeah. So people will sell them, they'll set up with like showcases, they'll price out their cards, they'll have dig through value boxes. It's a really fun environment. A lot of kids get in there, and the kids are like the biggest hustlers out there.
Okay,
for sure.
I was gonna say, yeah, the kids out there are probably trying to sell their Pokemon cards, getting all rid of them. Okay, talk about, I guess, just how this has maybe grown, in years.
Yeah, so Isaac had the idea to throw a large-scale card show in Minnesota. I own a business in Minnesota where we sell trading cards and memorabilia. We kind of linked up last year, and we hosted a pretty large event, like a 300-table event, and it's grown from there. Now we're hosting monthly shows in Minnesota. We're throwing big shows there as well, and then we're branching out to the Dakotas, trying to bring like that community vibe where people can get together, trade cards, have fun. It's a really great hobby.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is a really, great hobby. It's a community building thing, like you said. Kind of talk about that and just how important a lot of these cards are for people, and just finding that really cool card can be for someone.
Probably my favorite thing about it is that we're, I guess, teaching the younger generation and kids how to value things. They also turn into like little businessmen. Yeah. So they are learning to buy, sell, and trade, to bargain, to be assertive. Walking up to a dealer who has $100,000 worth of cards sitting in front of them and saying, hey, like, I want to trade for this one. I'll give you this, this, this. Like, they're so direct, and I think it's really a good thing for the kids.
Yeah, so growing that business.
Yeah.
Skills right there. I guess talk about, so when is it, where is it, how can people kind of get involved?
It is at the Sioux Falls Convention Center, Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 6 on Saturday, and 10 to 3 on Sunday.
Okay.
There's $5 admission at the door. You can come. It'll be pretty easy. 10 and under, kids are free. Yeah.
Wow, I know, I'm like, I gotta get, so I used to have Pokemon cards actually back in the day, and we sold them at a garage sale, and now they're worth so much, the ones we got rid of.
Yeah.
So it's very cool. Do you guys have any of like your favorite finds from these card shows over the years? Do you have a favorite card?
I mean, like last weekend, we did a card show in Brooklyn Center, and a gentleman walked up to my table. I purchased 2 boxes of Pokemon cards for $10,000 in cash.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
Pretty impressive for that person that they had collected them from when they were a child, and then flash forward to now, they're cashing out on their, I guess, collection and investment. But Pokemon's really taken off in the last probably like 3 or 4 years, along with sports cards.
The value, right? I know. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning, you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after the break.